Hey everybody, how's it going? This is David G, and thanks for stopping by once again here at Faith and Perspective. So, today I've got the top 3 reasons to change your mindset. So, it's a super important topic for me because I feel like positivity and having that positive mindset is what's gotten me through a ton of stuff, whether it was divorce or sickness or blindness or all these different things. I was actually paralyzed at one time. Maybe not paralyzed, but I was unable to walk. Yeah, so that was a crazy thing. So there's been a lot in my life I've had to get through, and I haven't always had a positive perspective. I've had a negative perspective through part of my life, maybe a lot of my life. I shared with you guys before I even dealt with depression at some point in my life, and for a lot of my life. So, but today, those top 3 reasons to change your mindset. And so I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you. Number 1, the battle is over before it begins. Number 2, the mind dictates the direction for your life. Number 3, it is impossible to live a positive life with a negative mindset. So there we go. My big 3, my top 3 about changing your mindset. And so if you watch the video to this point and you got to go, hey, I appreciate you stopping by. And that's the top 3. If you got time to stick around, give me a couple of more minutes and I'm going to go into that just a little bit for you. So here we go. Number 1, the battle is over before it begins. What I mean by that is we have this negative self-talk sometimes, and we talk ourselves out of doing things before we even get started. Maybe there's a job, that you want to go for, that you want to apply for, but your first thought is, oh, I don't have enough experience. They'd never hire me for that job. So you never apply for the job. I mean, you don't even get the application. You don't even log into the site to check out the application, because you just figure, oh, I don't have enough experience. Somebody else will do a better job, So that's how that goes. The battle is over before it even starts. You don't even jump in. You don't even give it a shot. And I know because I've been there. I've dealt with that stuff before. I've had that type of situation, even to the point that I'll be at a job and I'll be doing a job and got the promotion and keep thinking, oh, they're gonna find out I don't know what I'm doing. They're going to figure it out. They're going to figure out I'm an idiot. I don't know what's going on or know what I'm doing. And people will tell me, oh, you're doing a great job. Well, that leads me to number 2. The mind dictates the direction for your life. So because I had that negative mindset and because I was thinking that way, no good news could come to me and me see it that way. I'd get a promotion and I'd think, oh, wow, yeah, I got a promotion, but now it's going to be more responsibility. And somebody would tell me inevitably, yeah, but that's more money. Yeah, man, but do you know how many hours I'm going to have to work now? Well, now I'm on salary. Now they're going to make me work extra. There's always these different things that pop up in our minds sometimes. And when we sit on those negative concepts, when we sit on those negative thought patterns, that just dictates the rest of our lives. So nobody can give you good news without you seeing the dark side, without you seeing the downside. If you look at Star Wars, there's a light and a dark side to everything, and sometimes we focus more on the dark side, and when we do that, it dictates the direction for our life. The rest of our life is just that's how we view it. That's our outlook. That's our perspective on everything. It doesn't matter what good happens. We're going to see the negative stuff, yeah. So that leads us to the number 3. Number 3 is it is impossible to live a positive life with a negative mindset, and that just wraps up all the other 2, the other 2, it brings everything to a head, because when you're trying to live a positive life, even if you're trying to give it a shot and you want to do it, if we keep letting those negative things creep in and we don't learn to squash those, if we don't learn to overpower our negative thought patterns with positivity, then it's going to be impossible. We're never going to make it through a positive life. And we might never make it to shifting our perspective unless we start somewhere. So I want to encourage you guys today, knowing now that it's impossible to live a negative lifestyle or it's impossible to live a positive life with a negative mindset. You know what? What's the first thing we do? We have to take control of those thoughts. That's imperative. We absolutely have to take control. Let's take a couple of minutes to think about how many times we react negatively, how many times we let those negative thoughts control what we're gonna do and control how we feel about things, and control how we're gonna react. Let's look at that. Let's start to not only think about those things, but let's say to ourselves, even whether it's in your mind or out loud, it doesn't matter. Let's start to get to a point where we say, you know what, I can be positive. I'm gonna change that mindset. You know what, I point blank, quite seriously, if you go for a job and you apply for a job, you might not get it. You absolutely might not get the job, but it's worth applying anyway, because you'll never know. Just like I said a while ago, it's the battle is over before it even begins, because you didn't even apply. At least apply. And if you didn't get the job, then hey, at least I gave it a shot. There's a positive outlook, right? Rather than saying, oh, well, I didn't get the job, I knew I wasn't going to get it. Hey, at least I tried. It's that easy. It's that simple. Let me say that. It's that simple to think positively. It's not that easy. I'll be straight up with you. It's not always that easy. So here's another thought. Surround yourself with positive people. When we surround ourselves with negative people, then it's going to be that much more difficult to stay positive. So hit me up in the comments if you're looking for somebody to be positive around you. If you're looking for a positive outlook person to be around you, somebody that can maintain that, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. I'll shoot you my email or something, and hey, we can stay in contact, that way. So thank you guys for hanging out, for watching the video. If you dug it, if you got something out of it, hit the like button. If you haven't yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I shoot videos like this every couple of weeks and try to upload those, and I just really want to be a benefit to as many people as I can. So share the word, spread the word, share this with other people, let them know, that yeah, this is what we're trying to do. So thank you guys so much again for checking it out, and as always, have a beautiful day.